Hi, my name is Captain Tom Frosch. I'm the training officer and flight leader of the UAS in New Zealand. We get the opportunity to demonstrate precision in some maneuvers, and we get to do that at a very low altitude. And we do that hopefully to demonstrate to men and women of all ages how the Navy Marine Corps, how capable it is. And it's a tremendous thing to see up close, and we hope to demonstrate precision, teamwork, and trust, and all important things that will serve everybody well in life and everything they do. We have a lot of unique maneuvers, but one of our signature maneuvers is our first maneuver, which essentially is called the Diamond 360. It's essentially a parade pass, where we come around in front of the crowd to demonstrate how close and precise we can fly. It takes a lot of discipline and very little movement from the stick inputs. And all the movements start with voice commands from me, so all the pilots are listening to my voice and inflections, and they're going off of those before they actually see movement in the airplane, and that's where the trust comes into play. That first maneuver is essentially the epitome of trust for me, and it's really a fun maneuver to watch. Flying in a jet's really a tremendous sensation. You feel anywhere up to 8 Gs or negative Gs. I guess the best way to describe it is like being a bird. You know, you're flying over the trees and over the buildings pretty low, and it's very hard forces on your body, but it's something you get used to just like anything else you do. So everything we do are indicative of maneuvers that we do in the fleet. We just do them closer, we do them lower, and get to that point with practice. We have about 150 practices before our first show, and when we get to the point where we're flying and advertise 18 inches from one another, but we probably have a couple maneuvers to get within 6 inches of one another just to demonstrate that tremendously precise flying. All the type of flying that is happening again around the world, landing aboard ships, flying on the front lines, and it's really a tremendous skill, and I'm really proud to be part of it.
Leistung. Dann drauf. Und noch Riegel. Finito, top. Wow.